Let's see how well this agent actually diagnoses this. Still failed because the backtest used the wrong Gemini credential. API, both Google API and Gemini key are not set. So the issue is not just missing key anymore, it's picking an invalid instead of the Gemini key you intended. So which MVAR did you give it? And are there more than one for Google/Gemini? Let's see. I failed because the researcher pod is still picking up. Okay, I understand that, but can you tell me what environment variables we have? Use the environment variable tool key or whatever tool you have to tell me what environment variables we actually have for Google or Gemini. And what key did you use when you actually ran the backtest? Okay, so let's see. So we have two relevant environment variables, key name, Gemini API key. Okay. The log show the runtime had both set. The Gemini client chose Google API key. Both Google API key are set. Google key was invalid. So the failure was not, it was just running. Okay, so can you tell me which environment variable you used to run it? And then we can delete the other one? Hmm. Okay, you're not answering my question correctly because you're saying that there are two environment variables that are available. Then you ran a back test. Which environment variable did you choose when you ran that back test? I understand that you set both the Google API key and the Gemini API key. Sure. Do we know what was chosen and why? Right? Because from what I could tell, the environment variables that you have are both Gemini API keys. So I do not understand why it chose a Google API key for starters. Um, and then second of all, is one of our environment variables not working correctly? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, let's see. Strategy code itself uses default model. There's no explicit, okay. Both Google API key and Gemini API key are set using, okay. Then API key not valid. Please pass. Okay, so the failure is not no Gemini key API key. It was the Google API key was present, took precedence, and the key was invalid. The save environment bars I can see for Gemini are. Hmm. Can you please also do some further research here? Because I'm trying to figure out what Google API key or Gemini API key was used, and you can actually read the conversation I'm having here, and it just doesn't seem to understand what I'm talking about. Like, why did it choose a Google API key? Where did that even come from? And is one of my Gemini API key environment variables incorrect? And like, how can we make our agent better help me answer these questions? Right? Because it doesn't seem to know how to answer the question that I'm asking it. And I think we could probably teach it that ability as well. So can you please do your research around that and then tell me, what do you think we should do to fix it to have this ability? Yeah, because it's running this thing. There's something in the code that's setting the Google API key. What the heck is going on here? Google. Yeah, there's nothing named Google here. Google or Gemini. Okay, so let's see what's going on here.
All right, Rob, I gotta drop off.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
sounds good.
yeah, it's getting towards that. I gotta go pick up my kids.
Yeah, no problem. All right.
All
Okay.
right, talk to
Have
you
a good
later, man.
night.
See you next week. Hopefully, I'll get some good news for you next week.
Awesome. Sounds good. Same here. Hopefully I'll get you some really cool new features next week too.
Yeah, it's great. Like I said, I've been taking advantage. I'm on it every day, man.
Perfect.
All right,
Awesome. And
see ya.
and hopefully you're seeing that it's getting smarter and smarter
No, yeah, I see
every
it.
day, every week.
No, I see it, but I just,
Awesome.
I see the attitude it gives me.
Mhm. We're working on that. We're working on
Yeah.
that. Huh?
Uh,
Yeah.
I talk to you later.
Awesome. All right. Have a good night.
Bye. You too.
Bye.
Bye.